Hello everyone, this is the V-Man and welcome. Finally I'm feeling better after a whole week being ill. A man flu is a tough thing, but I survived and I was very excited to race. New week, new races, and as always I will start a new week with daily races B. I will show you a couple of races, because most of them were calm, without too much drama, just the way I like it. But of course I wanted to show you the most interesting moments in these races. We have Kyoto Driving Park Yamagiwa gr.3 cars. Best car is Supra GR Racing Concept. Interesting car, a lot of torque. Really likes to be short shifted, and definitely it suits me better than a Nissan GTR, which is the second best car for this track. That is my opinion. I had a short practicing session, around 20 minutes, and my best lap time so far is 1:33.2. As you can see, first race started, I was on 6th position, but again someone quits before the beginning of the race, so I started on 5th. I needed first race to be like this, calm, with no drama, with no stress and frustration, just so I can build up my confidence for the next races. And I finished here on the same position I started from, on 5th place, and I received good points, and that is always a good thing. So as you can see here, 5th position. So we are going straight into the second race. In second race, in that lobby, I started on 8th position. It was a bit better lobby than previous one, than this one. Good competition, and I was hoping for a good and clean race. Race started. I am following a guy in front of me, and the good thing about Kyoto Driving Park is that the first corner is very fast. So we don't need to worry about dive bombers, just like we are worrying on some other tracks on which we have sharp and slow corners at the end of the long straight. I said it in my previous videos, most dangerous thing in this game is the first corner, but thankfully on this track we don't need to worry about that, we just need to worry how to go to the first corner as fast as possible. We are still in the first lap. Couple of corners later, going into the chicane, guy made a small mistake. I was watching out not to crash into him. He was a bit untidy, but that was just enough for me to have a better exit and to go in front of him on a 7th position. Next target is a German guy in Lamborghini. Interesting choice for this track, and now I am following him. Guy is still close behind me. He is having a look at some point, I think when we were going into the last corner of the first lap, but then I think he served a penalty, and that was the moment I started to build a healthy gap, and a couple of corners after that I was on a safe position, so nobody was attacking me, and still I was not that close to the Lamborghini guy in front of me. Third lap, still following Lamborghini, but he earned himself a 1-second penalty, so now I'm waiting for him to serve it, but then he didn't serve it. He went off the track, crashed, and probably did a classic rage quit move. So 1.5 lap to go, and I'm on a 6th place. So far so good. I'm in points, in good points, that is my goal, of course. So this is the 4th and the final lap. Now I am coming to the chicane for the final time in the race, and I got 1-second penalty. That was a really unfortunate moment. I tried maybe now to build a gap from a car behind, but I have only a couple more corners until the end, so there was nothing I could do. As I said, unfortunate moment. I will serve my penalty just before the finishing line after the last corner, and while I do that I will lose my 6th place, and eventually I will finish on a 7th position. But still, that was a good result, and still good driver rating points. So races are not that interesting but I'm getting my points, and that is why we are here, of course. So one more clean race for me. And now going into the third race of the evening, I had the best result here. This was also very good lobby, and every time I'm in a good lobby I'm hoping for a good result. I practiced between every race, but so far I didn't manage to improve my time, so I'm still on 1:33.2 and starting 7th here. This time in front of me we have a Frenchman, so he is our first target. Going out of the first corner. In front of us are very fast, sweeping next few corners, and they were too much for the one guy. He went spinning off the track. We're going to see that soon enough. There we go. Crashed into the barrier, and we are one position up now. Driving behind the Frenchman, and now we are going into the last corners of the first lap. I'm very close to the group of cars in front of me, looking for opportunity for an opening. Now going into the last corner of the first lap. A couple of guys in front of us were battling, a German guy and a Czech guy, I think, and someone was awarded with the 1-second penalty. So I'm following that group, so there is still a chance for us to improve one more position. Going into the first corner, guy with the penalty was cutting in front of me. I was trying to avoid him. I didn't have where to go, and he bumped into me, oversteered, pushed the guy on his right side, and that was enough for me to go in front of them to 4th position. As I said, I needed a couple of calm races without too much drama, and eventually I've got what I was wishing for. I think I received 2000 points overall in these 3 races, and now I am somewhere around 47,000 points. Very close to the A+ rating. Hopefully this week will be the one. So that was all for today. If you like this video, click the like button. If you would like to watch or to listen some more, do subscribe, turn on notifications on. I will upload 3 videos per week, that's the plan at least. Feel free to comment, I would like to hear from you, to have some kind of feedback. So thanks for watching, see you next time. The V-Man is out.